protect their financial well-being. The province has provided funding for a new power of attorney app developed through a partnership with the Legal Information Society of Nova Scotia. Joining us to discuss all of this is Heather DeBert-Romilly, Executive Director, Legal Information Society of Nova Scotia. Heather, hello.
Hello, Todd, and what a lovely segue from poetic justice to the season to access to justice for the people.
Exactly. So tell us more about this app. It sounds like it's a fantastic idea.
We are really delighted to be making it available to Nova Scotians, and if I might say, it's the culmination of over a decade of work and technological developments, and we're really pleased because it responds to a significant demand for this tool that we've received from the many thousands of Nova Scotians who they've been in touch with either through our core services. We have a legal information helpline, live chat, email, but also through community outreach sessions and feedback from the many community organizations that use our information and tools. And the power of attorney is probably one of the most important instruments that a person can have because it affects them while they're still alive, but that they are in a position, like whether they're unconscious or they're out of the country, that they're unable to actually manage their affairs. And so this is not just for people, you might say, who are retired. This is for people who are anywhere from 19 years old and onward. So it's a very relevant tool that everybody should have. And to date, the cost has really been sort of what's gotten in the way of people actually doing this planning. And it's part of estate planning where we suggest you should make your will, make your personal health care directive, and your power of attorney. And now we're offering people these tools free of charge, high quality, developed with legal experts, and very much supported. In terms of, you might say broadly, that we haven't received like any negativity from the legal community, and so we really see it as being a very good news story.
Okay, so it's an app, but can you turn it into something hard copy as well? Because some people might be concerned if they would like to have something on paper as well.
Yes, great question, Todd. It is available to make a legal document that you print off. So you go onto our website at www.legalinfo.org, and right there on our homepage, you see our apps that you just click on the category, and the Power of Attorney app, you click on that, and it gives you a really nice guide. It gives you forms that you can download and fill in for the accounting part, and it gives you this online guided pathway where you are asked for the information that is needed. And at the end of the process, and it can take anywhere from 10 minutes, let's say, to 40 minutes, depending upon how much information you have to share, at the end of it, you push complete, and it automatically prepares the proper form document with the information you've entered, and it emails it back to you along with any supporting documentation that you might need to have completed, such as an affidavit if you're dealing with real estate matters under the power of attorney. So we've really ensured that you get everything you need, and so all that's required is then for you to sign it and have two witnesses present at the time that you're signing it, and they sign it, and then it is complete. So that's when you want to give a copy or make you're the person you're identifying as the attorney who's going to take care of the matters for you. You want to make sure you let that person know, anybody who's a backup, if you're appointing a monitor to basically oversee the activities of the person you're appointing to manage your affairs. There are a whole bunch of safeguards that we've set out, and we've written it in really plain language so that people can understand what they're basically doing through this document. Unfortunately, we can't change the terms, how, like the attorney part, that's confusing to people, but we do our best to provide really good information. And then people can always call us or email us if they have any questions or need help. And We've also developed online training for volunteers who might want to help people. That's on our website so that they can be a kind of a state navigator. And there's been a lot of interest, and we're hoping to work through the public libraries with their volunteers to be able to offer some of those services. So trying to sort of give that wraparound support to really make it meaningful and accessible to people.
Okay, so again, your website you're referring to is the Legal Information Society of Nova Scotia. That's where they can get all this information. And can they get the app there as well?
You bet. So it's at legalinfo.org. That's all you need to type into your web browser with the www. Yeah. And everything is there, and it's actually the first sort of category on our homepage. And I do want to just mention that normally, like a power of attorney, like the low ball is like $300 for a document. It can cost up to like thousands of dollars. But to date, we've had 105 completions alone in the past week. So that's like a $30,000 savings. Yeah. And with our Wills app and our Personal Healthcare Directive app, this year we will have actually saved people, communities, the economy, over $1 million. And with the launch of this Power of Attorney app, we expect that is going to be like over $1.5 million alone in this upcoming year. So Listens is really small. We only have like a budget of even less than $500,000. So I also think it's really important for people to understand that we're charitable, not-for-profit, and we're really using the money invested in us wisely to try to make accessible tools for the public. And want to thank the province who invested in us, but also the Nova Scotia Law Foundation, which is a core funder, and lawyers like Jessica Lyle, who's the top estate lawyer in the province, who worked with us on our apps, and Jocelyn Downey, who's a respected healthcare expert and professor emeritus at Dalhousie School of Law, who invested in us for our Personal Directive app. So just sort of want to say we really believe in making tools for people, and we're actually just launching a separation agreement app. There's information about it on our website too. So that might be another matter of discussion of interest.